So, like, between episodes, before we recorded this one, I actually got a call from his mom.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah. I heard his dad. Turns out his dad helped him the whole time. Like, it's basically like every single thing that he was found to have done, his father did at least tenfold.
Oh,
There's pictures. Like, he was taking most of the pictures, and then his dad took, like, video. You know what I mean? Like, 4K stuff.
Oh. To think I invited that man over to our church.
Yeah, and I mean, like, and the weird part is some of the kids, they were white.
Well, now it's a real crime.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, they're
never
not getting away. They're not getting away. Anyways,
No.
Patrick, cut that out. Welcome to Anything Cast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And there's a control delay on Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
Will's not here. He's dealing with some stuff. Him and his dad, they're going through something. So, in the meantime, it's just gonna be me and Eric. And Eric gets to play a little bit of Crash Bandicoot, his favorite game. You think there's anybody that's, like, sexually attracted to Cortex?
I'm sure there must be. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't even be the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know if it'd be the weirdest thing I've ever heard, but certainly I don't feel like there's, like, a lot of people out there, you know?
It's a low percentage, I'd say.
You think
yeah.
so? Like, on the scale of, like, guys that are into... Well, let me find something that I think is, like, probable.
Now, Coco.
Now, Coco, on the other hand, I mean, goddamn, she can get it. You know what I'm saying? She
look at-
can get it.
Look at how flexible that mouth is.
She's like 11 and in dungarees, dude.
Okay. Never mind.
I pretty much know exactly how this is going to go. You're going to be so bad at this
Okay, whoa.
that you can't talk while playing it, and I'm going to have to fill the entire dead zone, the complete silence, with horrible things about people who love and support us.
So, Dead Zone, good Dragon Ball Z movie, bad Dragon Ball Z movie? Where are we at on Dead Zone?
I have a soft spot for it, no lie. As the Dragon Ball Z cards that came out of Dead Zone, you get some really cool cards. You know what I mean? Like, there was all of the Black Mastery cards in the Dragon Ball Z trading card game. A lot of those pictures came straight out of Dead Zone. And you know how I feel about blacks. So
And your mastery over them.
yeah, exactly.
You often state that you are the master.
You know
of
what?
black
Yeah, I
people.
hadn't thought about. You know, I'm just putting that together in my head now. Yeah, it might have been a cultural thing for me. You know, like that was just what I expected as a man.
Oh, God damn it.
Coming out of living in Mississippi. Some people say that, you know, like, racism is learned. I disagree. I think it's an inherent trait.
You've always said it's your privilege.
Yeah, guy who's like.
Because remember, I asked you what is white privilege.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
And you
you're
were
right.
just
You're
like,
right. I never thought about that. That is, you know what? They do refer to it that way, and I
Yeah.
have adopted some of those policies.
What, like the privilege of being right, having the most money, and
Oh,
having
yeah.
the most power?
The white man's burden, I think, is what you're referring to. It is your burden to be racist.
Yes.
You have to be, otherwise they'll never get anywhere. Have you ever had In-N-Out?
I don't think I have, actually.
With a woman, I mean.
Oh, absolutely not. Ew,
Okay.
gross.
Yeah, I thought so. Do you ever think that you would have been the type that would go to do crusades if the Pope asked for it? Like back in the old days?
Oh, yeah, get out of jail free card.
Was that what it was? You like if you go
would've
crusade,
said,
they'll
"God damn
let
it."
you out of jail?
I mean, kind of. I mean, I'm not sure.
Because I mean, like the whole thing is like that. I'm sure they
No!
needed bodies for the Lord. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure they needed more people to carry the potato sacks or whatever the fuck they were eating. You know, I mean, maybe if you were
I think criminals could go on crusades. I'm not sure.
if you were looking at, like, you know, jail time, like one of our friends and his dad currently is, you know, maybe you could join the crusade and get out of it. You know, like get to a whole new area. Like you go to Jerusalem, nobody's gonna know what you did to those children. You know what I mean?
No one could prove it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nobody that.
Rich Jews can get away with anything. But honestly, why would you go to Jerusalem? You stay in America if you want to be a rich Jew and get away with anything.
Or just go to Israel. I mean, you can just... There's so many things you can do to, like... Honestly, it doesn't matter what age they are. I was going to say children, but it doesn't matter. As long as they're brown, there's so much stuff you can get away with in Israel.
And now
You ever think about
bonus stage.
converting to Judaism?
Well, I don't have any tattoos, and I am circumcised.
And you wanted to be an actor?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could still maybe make that happen. You could go to a temple and convert. You could change your name.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Goldstein. You think? I mean, like, you'd make your money back, obviously. You'd be. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up like the money thing. Nikki told me about the gambling stuff, and I was trying to think of ways, as your friend, to help. And point being, I'm sorry I brought that. I hope it didn't hurt your feelings.
No, it's okay. I mean,
but you gave up drinking, and you just fell straight into another vice. You know?
God damn it!
Like
I mean, how much you want to bet?
You know what? That's something you and your wife don't have that me and my wife have.
Slurs?
Yeah, absolutely. If I go in there and I just say just a hard R right in front of my wife, she'll get up, strip all of her clothes off, and bend over and present herself to me.
Nice.
That's the kind of a relationship we have. She's a good Christian woman. There's a power dynamic there between the man and the woman.
Good Christian women always do anal.
Oh, dude. I hate to say this, but you're just right. Like, that's just true. That's not even like a joke. Like, good Christian women, holy shit, they love themselves a little sodomy.
Mm-hmm.
They read about that in the Old Testament. They're like, why can that not be me?
Well, as soon as they figured out that they'd still be a virgin in the eyes of the Lord, they said, plug my butt.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Immediately.
And then they like,
They're ravenous for it.
they go, oh, you're not even, that's not even close. That's the wrong hole. And you say, don't turn around or you'll turn into a pillar of salt. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Like, don't turn to the devil.
Whatever I want to do is
That's Satan. That's Satan that you're listening to right now.
Exactly. That's God's business, what I'm back here doing. And if you try to get in between me and God's business, we all know what happened to Lot's wife. You know?
God fucking damn it. Shit. Dick. Fucking ass. Ah!
If you went home tonight and Nikki was a pillar of salt, what?
I mean, that's
I don't know. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm not sure I would call it a pillar. It would be like a stump. A stump. If you went home tonight and Nikki was a stump of salt, what would you do?
Oof. That's a rough one. I mean, I think all I have at this point is pork chops. So I mean, also, I haven't even finished. Like, I've got like a thing of fucking kosher salt, kosher like sea salt bullshit. Fucking fancy salt.
Did you get it from your brother-in-law? Your anti-Semitic brother-in-law?
No, but that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? No, he's not a brother-in-law. He's a cousin-in-law.
Oh, he's a cousin. I love that guy's lifestyle. I appreciate his anti-Semitic ass only eating kosher food because the Jews are poisoning everything else. Honestly, I appreciate him for telling you that so that you're aware. You know what I mean? Can Mormons do anal? Like, is that sodomy for them?
I don't know. Is the
like
where's
soaking?
The soaking
Yeah.
that's
what I was thinking. I was like, surely if anal was like a thing they could do, they would all just do that, right? Like they just wouldn't do soaking.
God, I am playing this like a Kotaku reviewer right now.
Always have been.
Oh my God.
Give it to me. Let me have it.
Do it.
Watch this.
Do it.
Watch this.
Hit this bonus.
Watch this.
Go for it. Go for it.
If I die, you can have sex with my wife. Okay. All right. Sure.
What are you even on about here?
What do you mean?
No.
What are you talking? I don't understand the question. There you go.
Ha. There we go.
Women are like that, Like they can do it way more times than we can. Like for us, it's like I was once and I'm like, I need some water, a meal, and a hot bed, and I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I had to play video games for 3 hours, take a nap,
smoke a lot of weed, and then just ignore you. That's pretty much what like my entire relationship is built around that with my wife.
I think that's a healthy relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. Ignoring one another? Absolutely. You ever tried having sex with my wife? It's better to ignore.
So many times.
It's better.
So many. Like,
She
that is a pillar of salt. What the fuck are you talking about? God damn.
I don't know if you're talking about like how dry it is, or if like you're just talking about like her demeanor.
She
like
dries me out, man. Like my pussy dries up.
Woman whose pussy is so dry it dries out your dick.
Look at some goddamn
Yeah.
beef jerky down here.
Just dries
My
your
God.
dick up like a raisin. Woman who is so far into menopause that she dries your cock up like a raisin in the sun. Yeah,
Like a raisin
yeah.
in the sun. That's what that book was about, right?
Told you, dude. You're just bad at video games, and I proved it earlier by being
By Googling that there's
amazing.
like famously an unplayable amount of delay on this.
Yeah. We looked it up between episodes. There's like an 8-frame delay. We would have mentioned that earlier, but we were way too busy talking about all the other great conversation topics we've had so far.
How do I go back to where I can go to 3?
Go to 3, the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. Press quit a bunch, I guess. God
guess.
damn, look. Hold on. Go back. God damn, look at that.
She's like almost 12 in this
Fuck,
one.
dude. She's like almost 12 years old. Just
You,
in
can
general.
you get to her before puberty does?
Puberty.
Yeah.
Of
The trick to being a good
course.
Crash player is always attack the apples. And they're called apples. Don't
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
If anyone tells you otherwise, they've just never played.
He
these
means that in
games.
the Jungian sense of attacking apples, too.
Mm.
Do you ever
Yeah.
have a dream
Fuck
where there's...
your mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally go have sex with your mother right
Yes.
now.
Oh, my God. Yeah, absolutely. We did it before recording. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I mean, it wasn't our mom. It was Will's mom. But still, it was fantastic. You ever had a woman bite your penis?
I've had him be way too toothy.
I've had a woman that thought that it was hot and just bit the head of my cock.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, it was really early on in my sexual career.
Oh, so you were kind of like,
So I was
like, baby.
Yeah, so it was like 6 months ago or something. But yeah,
Yeah. First time you had sex.
yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot since then. I had a girl that like didn't understand blowjobs, and then was under the impression that like that there really was like a sucking aspect to it. Like you just put it in your mouth and then you suck on it like a nipple, you know? And that was one of the most confused sexual situations I've ever had, because I was like on one hand,
I was confused at first. I was like, no, sucking is good.
yeah. On one hand,
Like,
I was
she's supposed to suck. That's
Yeah.
fine.
on
I was
one
like, what
hand,
are you
I was
on
just
about?
like, my dick is in a girl's mouth, which is a benefit to me. Like that's just complete.
Right.
Like,
now
do-
you're cool.
Yeah. Do I say so? Like it was the first time that it had been a woman's mouth instead of a grown man's.
Right.
So
Or that one time in preschool.
Or that, yeah, of course. So I was like, well, I mean, I was at the preschool. I wasn't in preschool. She was in preschool. I just was present. But the only time that
Sorry, that noise that goat make give you memories
that
of
reminded
back
me.
in the preschool.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminded me of that they were doing a play that day. In my head, I was trying to think of like, do I make a joke about how I dressed my penis up like a milk bottle?
No.
Or do I just let that one, just
Dude,
let
that's
it go?
terrible.
Yeah, well, I mean,
preschoolers are onto like juice boxes like that.
you just
Dumbass.
gotta like at least make it believable.
like a Capri Sun.
Yeah, you gotta make your jokes have to make consistent sense, dude. They've got to like exist within
The
some
kids
reality.
will start to see through it.
The kid. Or the 9-year-olds that watch this show will start to realize you're just taking them off. You're just pulling their leg.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Look at you.
And look at that.
That's what
like
I
that.
said to the preschooler. You think Nikki would ever agree to like get into like a?
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God.
I want that checkpoint.
Okay. Do you think
As
that
few
Nikki
as
would ever
possible.
agree to get in carry-on luggage if it would save you like an airplane ticket?
Ooh. We
Like
would
if it
have
saved
to,
you like $300, do you think she would agree to like curl up into like a duffel bag?
It might take a few more than 300, but you know.
What are we talking? 600. If it saved you $600, would Nikki get in a duffel bag?
I mean,
If I gave your wife $600, would she get in a duffel bag? For
if you
me? I
gave
think is what I'm
me-
trying to say.
If you
Yeah.
gave me $600, my wife would get in a duffel bag.
She won't be conscious for it, but I can make her, and I can put her into a duffel bag for you. I can make that happen.
She fucking blow my goddamn brains out. How hard is chloroform to get these days, I wonder?
Oh, it's super easy, isn't it? It's like you just...
No!
Can't you get it from like fucking like Lowe's or Home Depot?
Well, at least she doesn't immediately drown.
No, that would be
Can
way
you?
too hot.
Oh,
if I
that.
Googled how do I get chloroform,
Well, I
You think-
definitely would make sure not to,
you think that like anybody might knock on my door in a couple of days?
maybe.
Okay.
It's not impossible.
I've had the Secret Service show up to my house before.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. We've talked about this.
Yeah, vetting for
Yeah.
a job.
Yes, oh, dude, they're not gonna do it. It's just not happening in this one. They're not gonna have the boxes fall on you.
Oh, no,
That
that's
sucks.
the first one.
I'm completely flaccid. I don't know what to tell you. I do have to say, I think that if it came down to it, and like it was put on a chart, I think it would definitely like the amount of times it would have to be. Top would obviously be Judy Hopps. And then second's definitely Coco Bandicoot, right? Like what even are the other options? Animal Crossing's got the two. There's the two that everybody knows.
Anka and Isabel.
Yeah, that's the two. Everybody knows Anka.
What does that count as? Are they just on model, or is that chill? Like, what?
You know what?
Because that one Anka Zone thing is pretty fucking famous. So is that chill? Or is that like...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think even normies would like look at that and be like, yeah, all right. I think I'm a furry. That's right. I jack off to animals. What I'm trying to get at is it's basically like cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
You know, like that is...
The Egyptians hate this one secret.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever won a single game of Go Fish.
Never?
I've probably played 300 games of Go Fish in my life, but all of them were when I was like 4 to 7 years old.
So like adults just cheated?
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, they were adults just... my immediate...
You were just like, go fish. They were
Yeah.
just like, go get the batteries,
Yeah.
Patrick. Don't you hate it when it's like a porn game and the dude playing it
He just won't
feels
shut
the
up.
need to fucking narrate?
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not
trying to
here
jack
for
off
you,
to
sir.
Coco Bandicoot riding a tiger.
Yeah, like, I'm not here for you, sir.
Yeah, I'm not here for you, dude. I'm here for this 12-year-old animal in dungarees riding a tiger.
Which is
okay?
really old for a Bandicoot.
So ever since I tagged those episodes as collaborations with Reggie, we went from having the first one that we did with Reggie being the one that gets the most views to the Boku no Pico one.
Oh, no.
Getting the most views, which is funny and strange because I'm like, okay, so the thing that was stopping people from watching this was not knowing it existed, obviously. It wasn't what I assumed, which was I showed a guy Boku no Pico and then put it on the screen. Which
No, people love that.
Oh yeah, but apparently people are all into that. That was what I assumed was like, what did I even think was gonna happen?
Yeah, no, people are all in for Boku no Pico.
Of course, yeah. It's obvious, one of the most famous anime of all time.
Got an
played it-
audience somehow.
They still play it on Toonami to this day.
Yeah.
Spirited Away, Dragon Ball Z, Boku no Pico.
Right,
They're-
the classics.
Yeah, the classics.
You know, Naruto, Bleach, and Boku no Pico.
I hate to say it, but at some point, and you know this is true before I say it, Boku no
Then there's
Pico
no
will
need
be
to say it.
nostalgic. It will be nostalgic.
Nostalgic for what, though?
You will be like, I remember when that was like disgusting. Like I remember when that
Oh.
was our bar for what was disturbing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, 20 years from now, you will beg for the age of Boku no Pico being the thing that like makes
now,
people grow.
Black Butler is fine because even if you do wish to point out that there's maybe something fucked up going on with the relationships, just like, with the boy who sold his soul to a fucking demon,
Yeah,
there's
it kinda
something
makes a
wrong with that relationship.
Yeah, it kind of makes a little bit more sense in
Yeah,
context.
it's kind of baked in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Apparently they
And
did
also
some-
they're not having sex. So,
same can't be said for
yeah, the literal demon not fucking the boy.
Yeah, same can't be said for you or Reggie. Like, or a certain guy who's on this podcast and his father.
Yeah, he keeps petitioning to have that letter added to the, the LGBTQ thing. So he can finally be allowed in bathrooms again.
Yeah, the maps thing. He's really big into maps.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about cartography, folks.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about cartography.
Let's be clear.
Honestly, people should start calling them that. People should start calling pedophiles cartographers. As just a terminology to use.
Yeah.
Just to take the piss out of the dumbass shit that is fucking minor attracted peoples.
Like,
that should not be a respected thing. Just take the piss out of it. Don't take that shit seriously. They're fucking pedophiles.
Yeah, just...
I mean, you know what? There is a part of me that's like, at least they're not rapists. They're just mentally unwell or something. At least they're not doing the thing. They're just kind of admitting that they have the urge.
Yeah.
And I mean, we don't even get that out of our priests. So they're at least somewhere.
It would be better if the community was centered on receiving therapy and not promoting it.
Yeah, and trying to put it in the... Do they do that, though? Is that a real thing, or is that just what, what the propaganda tells us? Do they really, try to get it added to the LGBTQ thing, or is that just somebody trying to, is that, a talking point used by people who are anti-LGBTQ?
I really don't know, because
it could be.
That seems laughable, but then also there are delusional people on the internet, so it's just
Well, on the internet, there's somebody that believes everything, man.
Right.
You just can't get away from it.
So maybe, but whether or not it's a serious amount of people that you should take seriously, probably not.
No. I mean, well, it really depends on if you work for the FBI, and you're doing a sting. Then maybe take that amount of people seriously, as you should. It's your job, and those people are heinous. But otherwise, maybe not. Maybe there's not enough to really worry about it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Patrick, look it up. Is the map movement trying to
legitimately put themselves on there?
Legitimize themselves? Legitimate?
Well, they are trying to legitimize themselves. That's the whole point of the map title.
I've gotten to the point to where I have a hard time having an orgasm now because I'm just getting that old. Have you hit that yet? Have you hit the just getting hard and coming is difficult because you're an old fat sack of shit?
Oh no, I'm like a woman in that way that it's
the alcoholism really makes it hard to tell.
I mean, no, I just meant that I can be very mood driven.
Oh yeah, I mean you're like a woman in a lot of ways.
Also,
the mood driven part is kind of the least of your worries, really.
I mean, I do literally have a vagina. So
yeah. Hey, this is 2026. Men can have vaginas. That doesn't automatically make you a woman. And we've been over this. You would suck your girlfriend's penis.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course. Who wouldn't?
What man wouldn't suck
What man wouldn't suck?
Dick?
Yeah. I mean, if she's got one.
What kind of suck his girlfriend's dick?
She'd be like, Dad, if you were dating a chick, would you suck her dick?
I really like this girl, but I don't know if I want to suck her dick yet.
Raising a teenager in
Dad?
2026 be like one of those things that your child might actually come and say to you.
It's a lot more.
And you know what's the worst part? She's a lot better at it than I am. You know what? She's so much better at sucking dick than I am that I feel inferior. And so, how am I supposed to reconcile with that?
Yeah.
Dad?
I can't suck dick worth a damn.
Sometimes I think you didn't prepare me for the real world.
God fucking damn it.
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, you taught me how to fend for myself, build a fire. You never taught me shit about sucking dick.
Nope.
That was all the neighbor guy. All that I got from the neighbor.
Uh-huh. If he wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of influence
Who knows what kind of degenerate shit I would be into if it weren't for him being around in my life. I mean, in this day and age, you got to be good at it. It's not it's not that much to ask.
You can hardly get out of the damn house without having to suck a little dick.
Well, I hear that's the way it is in the People's Republic of California. At
God
least.
damn it!
My grandfather is like one of the most like prejudiced, gross pieces of shit when it comes to like trans people. Have we talked about this before?
No.
Like he upsets me with some of the shit that he says. Like
No!
They were talking about like some guy on television, and then they said that like, oh, he like beat his wife or something, and he was like a politician. He was like running for office. And they were like, oh, what are they talking about? And my parents were like, oh, it's just some politician like got caught beating his wife or something. And he was like, well, he's a Democrat. Of course he's violent. They're all awful. I was like, what the yeah, sure, man. No Republican has ever been a domestic abuser. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I want to live in his world. I want to live in like that. What kind of bubble?
Republicans are the only good people in the world.
Yeah, what like bubble must he live in? He does like ham radio shit, right? Like he's an old man. He's in like his late 80s, mid to late 80s, and he does like ham radio class, and is fucking like he said. Well,
he like teaches classes on it?
No, he's just like in a thing like with people, like a club. And he was like, well, I had to stop going to the ham radio thing. They let one of those its in. I didn't know what the hell to call them. Hey, we just started calling it it. I don't even think it knows what it's doing. The Democrats have ruined their brain. I was like, it's all so tired.
Right.
I hope people can tell like legitimate.
A new joke.
Yeah, if this show ever like has more than 30 people who watch it, I hope that those people can understand that like all the racism and the terrible shit we talk about is because we live in Mississippi. Those people exist around us. We're related to some of them. They say that shit on the regular. Every time I see my grandfather, he says some extremely racist and bigoted things to the point to where it upsets me. I've gotten in verbal altercations with the man because I don't want to like put up with his nonsense. And the only way I can live with myself and live here and live with those people and be around them is like taking the piss out of it in what little art, quote unquote, that I make.
Yeah, I mean,
I fucking hate it here. I hate these people, dude.
I think that racism fits in one slot better than any others, and that's humor.
Yeah,
I find it humorous.
I find it humorous,
silly.
yeah, that you think that like there is a race that is better than all the others.
Yeah,
and
no.
of all of them, it's the white one because we've never had any problems.
We're all fuck-ups by nature, just like sometimes humans are really cool.
Yeah.
Usually they're not, but sometimes they are, and that's cool.
I wonder sometimes when I'll experience that with my grandfather, and I'm like, I wonder, like, you know, he was a kid and like he went to Vietnam, so he was like, 20 in the 60s or something. Like, was he a cool guy back in the 60s? Is he like
maybe?
Because like the 60s was all about like the free love movement and like it's okay to like marry and love black people like outside of your race, and even a little bit of like it's okay to be gay. Like, was he just?
They were just now considering those things,
right? But was he?
All of society wasn't behind those things at that time.
True.
There were enough people in society to where saying that you were one of those things was no longer an instant death sentence.
Well, like, was he? I guess what I'm trying to say is like, was he a then?
Drag? Only stopped being a thing like as we were like growing up. The idea.
Did you say drag or?
Drag.
Yeah.
Where you drag,
For you people who are from a different part of the United States,
it's a real thing.
That's a real thing. It was a real thing that happened here very regularly. You would hook a gay man up to the back of your car and then drag him from the back of your truck at 60 miles an hour until he died.
I'll teach him for loving.
For having affection for other human beings and having connection with others.
There's that crystal.
I don't know. And like, maybe it says a lot about me growing up and being privileged or something, but I cannot imagine having that much hate. Like I
What
couldn't
a
even
waste
hate
of
like
goddamn
fucking.
time. It just isn't from sheer utilitarian perspective.
I
It's a
couldn't
waste
even
of my
hate
fucking
Muslims
time.
or anything like that. Like, what's like the furthest thing from me? Like, thing I don't understand at all. You would never convince me to.
Cthulhu, you know?
Yeah, you'd never convince me to like hook a guy up to the back of a car and drag him by a chain. Like
Oh, you could convince me. They would just have to be like, you know, hurting people.
I don't know. I mean, like at that point, just like shoot them. You know, like just the cruelty that is hooking a guy up and dragging him behind a car. Just kill him and get it out of your system.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I can see the temptation of torturing
Here's the one
him.
that everybody wants to fuck.
Tiny Tiger?
Tiny Tiger, dude.
Does everyone want to fuck Tiny?
Dude, everybody. All the furries want to fuck Tiny Tiger.
He's great.
He's great. You ever think about how, like, that voice is... Like, he's just doing, like, an accent? It's like doing, like, a Yogi Berra accent or something.
Is it Yogi Bear? Is that what you're getting off of that?
Yeah, like they're great. He's like just doing like a that's gotta be an impression of somebody, right? Like they didn't just come up with that voice. That's definitely like an impression of a real guy who existed. It has to be. I don't know who it is, but like every time, because like Yogi Bear, like I said, what I meant by that was like Yogi Berra, his voice. That's why Yogi Bear sounds that way.
No!
Off. You get fucked.
That was kind of cute.
That was hot.
Yeah.
Patrick, play that again in slow motion. Blow it up on the screen. You ever like get so into like a bit like that to where you're like kind of disappointed with yourself afterwards? Like I've done that on the show.
Every time
times.
my wife leaves for work for a long period of time and I get on the internet, I'll grab my dick and feel really disappointed with myself. Yeah. That happens pretty frequently.
About 2 to 3 minutes later, I feel pretty disappointed in myself. Yeah.
Man, we're trying to gather quicker than a Jew in a conversation about firebombing Palestinians. What?
Very funny, Eric. You're so fucking... Dude.
I am
You're
comedy.
amazing at comedy. Yep. Yep. Eric 1, Israel 0. They don't.
Pretty much.
They got nothing on me.
I'm
pretty much completely woke to this.
Fucking damn it.
I'm not
Look,
infected by the Jewish mind virus, you might say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
My eyes are queer.
You knew the kid who said that he like fucking went to knife throwing school that talked like that went to school with us, right?
No.
Really? Okay.
God damn it!
I've told you about him though.
Yes.
I've told you about knife throwing. Like that's what that guy sounded like when he spoke. He would eat his own hair. He'd pull his hair out of his own head and talk about how he went to knife throwing school.
Wait, was that
Yeah, Patrick bleeped that, but yes, that was him. Like you.
last name based on? No. That
Yeah,
people
yeah,
actually
yeah.
get that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Bleep
that.
You remember his voice?
Yes.
He doesn't sound like that anymore. I met him as an adult at a party. I went to a party and he was just there because he worked with the person who...
I remember he hit on my ex-girlfriend.
Of course he did. He hit on everyone. He had no propositions. He was throwing it out, dude.
Yeah.
He went to knife throwing school and he talked like a joke from South Park. Yes, 100%. He hit on like everybody.
God damn it!
But I went to a party and he was there because he worked with the person who was holding the party. And you know what the person who was holding the party did for a living?
Huh.
They were a 911 operator.
So eat hair?
Yeah,
that
that's
mean
pretty
somehow.
much that's pretty much what I do at work. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I get to eat my own hair all day and help people with their emergencies. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I just
Yeah?
what I'm trying to say is I can't. Out of all the people that if I was calling 911 in an emergency,
Oh, dear.
that is
yeah.
not the voice that I want to hear on the other end of the line. Yes, hello. Thank you for calling 911. What is the address of your emergency?
God.
You just say, yeah, it's just, he starts like, he starts baiting you over the phone and tries to argue like atheism with you. There's got to be one guy out there who's gotten fired from the 911 operator job for like,
God's not gonna help you today.
no, yeah, there's like a woman screaming.
Your wife is in my hands.
God help me, please, God.
See, now you're just wasting your time. You should be telling me your address. But instead, you are wasting your time screaming to a God who will not answer you. I am your God now, bitch.
That 100% has happened.
Absolutely.
Like that the end of the shit. Like they don't even like get in the middle of it either. Like
There's
try
just
to,
a
like,
guy
stop
who
him.
walks in behind him with a revolver and just blows his brains out, puts the headset on, and goes, "I'm sorry about that,
Yeah, it's
ma'am.
not way about that.
It's another guy.
I'm sorry about that, man. Sometimes you
about-
gotta really take out the trash,
I'm
my
sorry.
lady.
I'm sorry about that, princess.
Let me put out a sympathetic ear for you. I will listen to you, princess.
yeah, that's 100% what would happen. That's what this show is about. Thank you for listening to ThinkCast, everybody. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And,
Remember to adopt at your local shelters.
yeah.
Those
and-
little fuckers need a home, and if you don't adopt them, I'll kill them.